Okay, we enyom ni bia ye compose ye enkra ha. Edemana nado. Niama hodo a oba obeye. Na nado aye ka na se memampanyi. Ono so dan for pa. Ene doctor wotie nim.
Dan okodi ne ho dance ekra okumase. Radio station.
Ampa. Ampa. Doc. Ni edi kan ye ma otiri nkwa. So wonya sa akokuduro no. So pese udi oman Ghana enim. Na wo se ye oman na ediye ene ade nia edi kan sa decision tamben na u take ye na den na hu ye nti a wo ye se da bi o se ne mebie sesa na me na metimi asesa no enti me president
so ama me akonya yi se me ne mo ba twetwe command pay
sa
na question busae no Emra ebobo results of the election 2020 no. And the time said Debbie BB a coso party mo enye. If it's all share 4 years no 2017 2020 said there ye mubi eboa na nado danko kufuado ema omei mu said and emesi kro anke ye hwese Ghana for ebebo na baso ene aban na baso ato aban kese ama wosono if you say that esun a ede asom o my Ghana mfie na no ne mudu nenso ankobasa na 169 constituencies or parliament esoti 36 constituencies you lose of parliament and 137 and NDC4 na ohwenso a na nye de NDC4 campaign as one kayo be busa osisi a say NDC mame one message a omde campaign 2020 na untimi enka bibia fi say NDC4 omo anya campaign anka nkyere Ghana for say eniema ombetima ye no e bro de yen ya ye fie na no so na o hwemu pa na sankugo na nke ye ko ago no say parliament ye presidential candidate 2016 obiti mahama 1.5 million votes na djuma o ye no mfie na ya twemu eso ani was say yes but they say this time 2020 no more than 2 million votes and also ankobasa apart from 36 seats you lose you know your candidate from 1.5 million votes no the majority tiba only 500,000 Ashanti region hundreds of thousands of registered voters omo ankoto abano Ashanti region so there so we registered voter no ankoto abana yes watu ama NDC anti ni nyina no na echre bibi wodo ani hwe party no mu a eniema e ko party no no wontwi we atimi we akame we say we then so emra ye campaign 2020 no so going around the country you could see it say we share for constituency region by region the same problems na koso we chairman we any MP MP ni DC ni we say because a penny party no regions bi o ho a na CM ya boy ho ban ya ntuwe so aba enso amanfo no omo fo no pese to aba na yi nipa omo pe it is any mani nyina no enanka ya lose 2020 election no na sane ma no nso no say a second term yi ahochira ba o mai mu a any IMF be sine kra hu say ye ko ye bai the first time ya dia bibia koso kra no say amanfo anto abana mayen amfa nyi aye na ena amanfo ho akire ye no saa ne ma wo party me si anyi hwene an hihye nyina 2024 no ebe ye dia mayen na ne dia ebe ya ma me ni ye ebe me ni say emra o man pani kufo office one 208 Sam Reno and a member parliament from Kwadaso in opposition for 8 years. Na me hu kwan NDC ne Mahama Niema President Kufuor nyina mu dwiri ni nyina gu fam. All of it, including national health insurance. Ebe me say President Kufuor abana menka nso me a strong MPP e wo me to party no.
Sir.
Ebe me say aban we a aye Kufuor do aban me ka ho me di mu akotene. Na adwuma ya ye omemu foundations ya toto fapima ya toto. Na NDC for besan back no mo be ye de omo ye Kufuor adwiri ni nyina agu no. E ade bia e ha me papa.
Ninto
mpene. Ena eno na kama kuma said no. E was say oko to Francano. Now this is say bi ba party mu say the be ya 2024 no ye be win na niema Kufuor aye no ya toa so apagya ama oman akoyi.
Doctor
No ti ena ubusame say die ntina me pese me to Francano adekra me to Francano enam dia to anim.
That's it.
Dr. B say the state that Ghana you're finding yourself, it is because of failure of 3 pillars na NPP nice. Bako is doing okay, free SHS. The other 2 planting for food and jobs, and then 1 district, 1 factory. Ebi say mienu titru ka ho bi. That is why we are finding ourselves in the situation and the mess we are in. Ejuma ehunya. Ejuma no omu susu say oh yeah, but omu hu ya oh yeah no. Physically is not showing and the jobs are nowhere to be found.
Nah, physically is not showing. Economically is showing. Physically, who can say physically? I mean, say, am I West Africa? You know, I do more tracks now. They are the back Ghana ha. See, be fire duane ya Akuafo Roma ya produce akọ mo krom na enam enuntini ya home ra say yem primo obi afa duane free Ghana and trap border all the border no yem pray fi say de almost see ba no ya hwe ya o mafie duane ni nyina akọ de dikan so omo duane o mo krom a ko mo the tracks e ba Ghana be pede. Secondly, say duane no ebi ni Ghana ha. One the trucks no e ba be fa de na de akro. Hwe before Christmas. Tatale. Truck bako articulators dunsia. Our mother fa a more paddy rice e dey ko Nigeria. You stop o more border ho. Emma eventually you send these trucks ni na ba police station, Tamale Central Police Station. I don't know show say Monu Binihua, then 16 trucks. So far, say one articulated even 1,000 metric tons. You are talking one consignment, 16,000 metric tons. If we and then money the I say planting for food and jobs. No, I hear Juma papa. Even during COVID time. Como sisi amana maso Ghana. Ya antikom. Now the ultimate year share say your agriculture no aye no through planting for food and jobs ne Akuafo Roma no any boni freno growth of the sector ufa agriculture afibia say eco form say ecosro no a freno annual growth of the sector me de map a year a graph yaba Eddie Bechow from 2009 ABC 2021 every year be agriculture no say this perform na say mo cameras no ha on capture no on fan chairman for ube who say from 2008
Wanda you feel a slip no musa aha yeah okay
from 2009 ABC ne usha NDC time no nyina agriculture growth no kwa na na ekofom ekofom could do 2.something%. You buy your pager from 2019 for instance the figure no was 4.7%. Agriculture no sector no kwa no emu pager by 4.7%. That's 2019. 2020 COVID no so 4.7% equals 7.4%. COVID time now I see em premier duane mbai why obi anko obi anya adwuma ne adade 7.4%. The following year 2021 8.4%, the highest in this republic. From 1992 ABC there say we share government statistics. Last 2021 was the highest growth in agriculture. And you know now all can say physical no
because I say this because inflation figures a question. The major item a payja inflation
one of them.
Yes,
but on this same trend, you know, because planting for food and job, planting for food, nankasa krane chese, ye be nuane ama nuane abu.
Ama adwuma ba job.
Ni edika ni nuane be ye nyina adwuma ne honom na. Aduane de na ye ka no. Na santem gari ad olonka 9 cedi. Epedem eko 15, ebi ko 18. Body apagem bayire ebe twade anwa kakra wo fani ade eno no so ne bo ekoso eni ntama for susu say na yade yesi yati project planting for food o dey job no dey fan to che planting for food ai be ma aduane ebu na mo aduane akoso papa no wa faili
yes o mo ntini ma no bebe ase the o can say o ko serious and west and north. You crow can say about your friend of body and no ye agricultural center.
Okay.
So body and sana waba say you also are in the capital. Body mra me call hon. A baby swimming siani. Na body edro back on a ton of 4 cities, 5 cities. And so be drew say you also know. There 10 cities, there 12 cities. Ubedroom crying no. There 45 cities. So na me cheno. Uko body any honey na area honey na no. Who say aduane e wo ho bebre. Na e for so. Would free body riba
and cry no.
There be would free body ba serious.
Okay.
Capital.
Yes. There's a abon home yensa. Road out the free ho bus body bus serious do. Any road a motorway. So into a lot of one more muto tracks no or call no nyunyi. Into one trianis kakese pa on federal no uncle. Na bibia me hono several times bibia me minister me take air condition on crown. Afibia me call all the system regions. Me call regions I mean regional capital. Me call near for koshe near me so any stakeholders extension officers and for more work for said almost see ma omo edidwa so we see omo handful. Me call anyone who could din komo and more church almost church me say win high and call for. You call goso. You do goso in it. Or complaining say aduane na buyi go for the aduane free one crass here ba goso market. Omunya tofo. And so that time now okay. Oh Canada then and it's true. The price one can have say a cost. And no time yes I PhD market. Because we do so you also your original the presentation or cancer assembly chairman. Nam pans me firm number who said they all can say body 4 cities a bunch. Na do so you also 10 cities 12 cities. Na and so me crop for more monitor market no abuboloshi 43-45 cities no. There's something wrong. So I decided say a ban fanika prebank name extension officers no omo nchire baby aduane no ewa
akaka nkura na
na yema manu omo ye adwuma no ano yemu wo omo ma omo en so na yem famra me office won cran na de drum cran office wa yen hwe ne boy bitima edai yes ano ye de body one bunch every so you also eba ministry premises tono 17-18 cities the same bunch cost 50 cities
So that was just to prove the point, and I said, solve a problem.
No. First of all, to prove the point, say aduane ho. Yes. The same truck na price transport cost na a man the triano at the budget 45 no. The same transport cost and the so yes arrangement no you yes obi edi isikamo ho na ndo nyamfa so against a it is all trial now kase aduane boy den e won kran enti no aduane ni ho a na planting for food and jobs a failure. Now I think you are not being fair to us because a bino and moi or the boy a queer for I saw my son a bean seeder. Look, in 5 years a buying expended 2.6 billion. Good for what buying 2.6 billion. Eddie subsidy my fertilizer and the more draw brony friend improve seed.
At $1 billion and Ghana
cedis.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, 5 years no, from 2017 to 2021, the government spent 2.6 billion Ghana cedis on subsidies for just 2 items: fertilizer and improved seed.
Okay.
Now, Omo say for I did say a dear man, 1.7 million farmers na benefit here. Farmer for Ghana my account 2018 3.1 million farmers in Ghana.
Now for Ghana 3.5 million
3.1 million
1 million
3.1 million farmers
as 2017
2018
okay.
Now for 38 years obia bambia no why agricultural census and so agricultural census no United Nations, it's just we a member every 10 years. We are all kind of farmers. Now to me, idea or planning. Now for 38 years, agricultural census. Yes, into 2018 year kind 3.1. As of 2021, now a move 1.7 million farmers and are benefited from this subsidy. Fertilizer
and improved seeds.
Yeah, Tracy. The aduane omudi this idea no buy no na would they at farm gates say a body prices would they multiply quantity of food a buyer na if film na 48.5 billion Ghana cedis subsidy of 2.5 to make generative additional production of 48.5 billion cedis. Like I say, it's a car. Abana spending very well by supporting farmers because we may produce this kind of thing. And many evidence may they show say planting for food and jobs. Say they see payja agriculture and they more the micro for no. It being see a bien waba was spending that kind of effort and ya side and every month. Just say. Ghana and Nigeria make about totally tracks here, stop where and accommodate smuggling their from Guinea, Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso, Babia. And so Ansani Ebebano near crab body free Ivory Coast. So Urefia. Before 2017, we used to bring now agogo farmers. Oma could be Omwa Josu Ewo Wagadugu. One board a call. I didn't
because it's Ghana for the entire now say a busuama. Yes, a busuama. Yes. But doctor say a busua and a man answer price no at least board nanka a corner nimno nanka no so ne bono nanka above him.
Let me see so.
And
Jamaica no me di body example me
document
in the producing areas no a bono from the same thing. Baby, I met myself and I make us say go so in a complaint say aduane e ho a yenya tofo ne adade. So, nti anyama ne de bebre a metim de a kire say sika na me kire no sika do pudu a ye de so akuafo asene on seed and fertilizer alone. Now we say agriculture so kwani no enya de ba ko no odua we nti woman no bibia ba ko eno pagya etimi and also pagya de wo ho ni nyina. We say most of it no the cereals, grains, more you ne So but it may trigger other year. Just say me buy. I was saying 4,400 extension officers. Extension officers, no. All many ministers of Agric, Penifua, almost 4 minutes, 4 nights, Danda, almost Mumfa Wimuha, say, and say, no, say, wait. Npp 4,400, and I will say, or me Sedgman or Malganum. Me my echo kind Npp or more a year Sedgman. It was only 1,450. A pimney. Hana near Dunum.
No, I cannot go by it. You almost have a munyajuma.
Yes, one munyajuma, some ba. Out of that, no, 80% of 5,450, no, and a normal co-pension in the next 3, 4, 5 years.
80%.
Yes. Let's just say, yes, woman in motorbiker, woman to me, they are called form no one. Yes, woman 19, all kinds of things. Immediately, they will catch a Kufuado cabinet. And my own love say. Me friendly part 3,000. Make so every year be agriculture colleges.
Produce
Omukwa ne omakotra omo ma menem ho omo ma menem na ehwe omo. And so omo nya nimde a also the boy for. Until we're able to put immediately employ the 3,000. Am I not bad to the full over 4,000 extension officers. Into wenum nyina no ma adwuma no apart from subsidy na ye no extension officers omo is babia napcos for so omo graduates omo so na employ bi wo agriculture ma omo so provide extension services into na just extension services no afei akrafo anya omo ni onim de omo bo omo say fertilizer do say na also apply emre say na also they go Bayanase, all those things, no. A boama, it's how gross a make of 7.4 ne 8.4. This will be catch I will say. A dianebo ayadinti planting for food and jobs are failure. Catch and some may say missing who
says Senator Wasiya, doctor, that you are saying say other factors caused it, and if the Jumana or yeah feeling here and I say people are not seeing it like roads, like fuel. Cost the meaning government didn't really consider the other aspect of making this your job easier, and I said making people see what you did well.
Government making and man who cannot now fancy. There are other factors are beyond agriculture mediator and what impact the cost of producing say I dare no over labor now utiano 4 cedis a day now and the general inflation in the economy and depreciation of the currency so open economy Bruni friend will say open economy just a cranium from one and now doing so near man so common on the cotton. It will be a busy or may we are seeing answer affect you. You produce oil, Nanso, you produce enough, a net importer of oil. Into petrol, you are a brochure bar straight away at the cost of way, all kinds of things. Fertilizer, you say, near the mark for 120 cedis per bag of 50 kilograms. When him say a koya could do nearly 400. And yet
because of external shocks.
Exactly. So there are so many factors that play into a. It is if you come to the conclusion. In any case, planting for food and jobs, and yet one activity. There are 5 modules of planting for food and jobs. The air can hold somewhere, my better have 20 minutes. Just one of the 5 modules. There were the tree crop module, apart from the food security assembly. There were tree crop module, your horticulture module, high tech training for the youth in horticulture, vegetables, the old livestock module, rearing for food and jobs, and sana farm mechanization, machines are tractors now that they are free approach because you tractors for Ghana. They support to for Juma. So, inti wenum no these other aspects no there. Wouldn't me any home come. Na mkasa me no tra ho adi home come ade be chen. E be tra ha ma de asa ama de achi. So, inti no with the one aspect now so no who what who be big it will be now planting for food and jobs not failure. Na just say Juma na ba no de aboa for me nyina ho atoe no na adwuma no what in fa kakra bi na ode
dog enkomo no adoso esan say adwuma na wo se yemfama no eso bebe ye gina no asoye asisia na office asoye ho ene asana menu aba na ya kan na adwumede na asiu na so asoye ho so one of the pillars na aban no the Ghana, say obesisa aye enema eni
and it's also what he is standing on.
Yes.
Say obetime aboa Ghana's economy.
That's right.
I heard him say or feel say we should inject more.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Into planting for food and jobs.
Maybe no still in agriculture sector no your vision when you become president having gone through it and done it all as a minister. Yan sake wo ya nya ohwe na wa odi bia to se bebia medu no obampanyi me dase ma me nkopa bibi foforo bi na me nsan so enye ene ade no
enye bibi foforo
sa wo petumi
e dia video mampanyi
na masane etu be yo mampanyi a sa agriculture sector ho na den ene ebehu ana de beba e wo ho
wonim say sikakoko I find gold yeah two gold were Ghana for more than anything for buy Elmina, right. The Elmina, the Portuguese for the mine. That's gold mine because I'm bar and no nearly 500 years. Recently, in terms of say the commercial mine of gold, Obuasi is over 120 years. Yeah. The last few years, Ghana is the biggest producer of gold in Africa. Or the second biggest. In South Africa for now, you're neck and neck. And here they could see we are now in the clutches of the IMF. It is all cassette. Mine na a dear Bekoya Nima be Benyas carefree Mudia ye a mayor. Najas a wound who dear Cosso.
Okay.
Oh, but on my penico formers, and you discover oil. A two, you're satisfied to oil. No air battle. That no free so. President Mahama and then a buying never fire and the answer here to us all. Oily and a near need that so say, but me is a camera, a develop for May. And also to say away. Production cry a coffin. So, a dear bakwa a bit to me a mayan sika. A my timia finance and I'm winning to know. As an economy, no, and sika you generate foreign exchange, any fiscal revenue, you di a share or minus no, and swing and until tembia near Konya Kobobusia, a de Bosia and not your dear financial development. And also, you say, and yet, if you say, if you do Sienia, Ghana independence. To see anyone, I am a forecast. To see no more Cassa, a cry NCA. Ya called Hong Kong bako 17 times. Yeah. 17 times. Ya kwa bro. Ya kwa from there. Ya kwa normal boy. Ya kwa yes. The me can say. The men who know agriculture, not only in Ghana. I was an international civil servant. I was in the UN system for if you do or chi. I me call Bebia every year. Half of that time no. Me call all the continents of the world every year. Advising governments on commodity policy, agriculture way, and Sana Meba Ghana, maybe a parliament in opposition for 8 years. Me who said there, Mahama buying is here agriculture. A boy mutriso mo side, you Juma muguno, and near my Ebina made the extra way, so shape here agriculture who did
fertilizer
fertilizer free. Body NDC chairman me kai pa oba out be ka say ne nkrofo nya fertilizer no bi enso na e free nti anonom de e de hunhun ankwala so na me che no ye me kan say wodi weinum nyina bobomu a wotimi hu say it's only agriculture and e betimi generate sika ye betimi dey develop o man e betimi dey finance industry e betimi dey finance education sector e betimi dey finance health sector yen ko bobosia because so far no ye the bosia and e develop o man no. Now the lesson from the 66 years they say so one nyesi wa usika wo dey be develop woman ya na say o ka say dey bia ko bobosia na wo dey develop wo be hwese. They said they Ghana, you and Nuntina make cancer. In Fianciano. And there may be a dear go apart from planting for food and jobs as some air projects. Institutions are here building. Said a bear and noon a bit to me I saw a son a humano anuama etime Gina Cocoa Board yet in 1947 by an act. By law, the Act of 1947 is the only commodity organization yetimi dia ba mayimo since 1947. Akufo-Addo aban bai Tree Crop Development Authority and no yedi 6 commodities modeled on Ghana Cocoa Board. 6 no oil palm, cashew, coconut, mango, share, so rubber in Sian. He says one cocoa board no. Yeah, the in Sian and Abomo under one authority. Yeah, there may na me initiate our process no through cabinet approval to Parliament 2019 an Act of Parliament 1010 create Tree Crop Development Authority. Emma 2020 no Omampani Akufo-Addo ko inaugurate sa institution wo Kumasi is based in Kumasi. Say Sanya Mensian
for export, right?
Yes. Sanya Mensian yen develop for over 7-8 years. After that no a bit me my production am I export to a bit between 6 to 12 billion US dollars. You see, I am for
productions maybe
I am for only $3 billion. So
yeah.
I'm saying, say, science institution creating it has the potential to generate for Ghana every year after 7-8 years of implementation. Between 6 to 12 billion. Now, to believe what I'm saying, no, Cote d'Ivoire, 5 crops now, and 6, no. And by Cote d'Ivoire between $7 and $8 billion every year. The same 5 crops of Ghana, and my less than 2 billion, including cocoa. Including cocoa, less than $2 billion. Now the my once Ivory Coast across the border, it gives them between 7 and 8 billion. Because more developer, they've invested in it, they've helped the farmers, they've done all the things required for them to move. And you know, I'm just that's only Shana. How comes Ghana a bigger area in terms of agricultural land? Yensio rivers and in Ghana has more than Ivory Coast. You were surplus labor, you were all kinds of things. Now, Omutimenya $7-8 billion a year. Now, they're only less than 2 billion crying, 2 billion crying. I'm saying, say emphasize say adeno ye na na tietia so ye hwe akire no ho ase obidi ye benya mo afiri bebe enso ugina adeno so akuafo wo Ghana so akire say ampa umo little assistant umo wo so masne kakra bia they deliver me them my experience in Ghana no and Ghanaian farmers no enkwa and enyo kwa na no mo adwuma the whole world from Vietnam to Brazil, everywhere.
As agricultural economists.
Yes. So if I believe say Ghanaian farmer, he obetimi created the wealth. I'm a their finance industry. They finance your hospitals, your schools, your infrastructure, motorways, whatever. Now see a shady.
But farming.
One of the biggest challenges are FSC agriculture currently. illegal mining. One of the challenges you face against this future agriculture now, per se, na you be fee gold mu, send never boy, you be fee oil chi, send never boy, no more for your knee and co criayo, son. And the quiet, say, your first one. Ye to affirm a good year illegal money and sasia says say and sutinia a buano by and also says say choir a boaman so to nemrano we are born nina says say we have a future for that a year vision our market.
Okay on a bear now to me and sending me call takradi na me de we machine na koy me the aeroplane na koy
okay
na me ye be do takrade no wo hwe ankobra na airbones
ebora eponomo
obesu
yes epona kasa da ho fefe
ani ko to say me sheti
yeah
na wo hwe Atlantic na airbomu na ye ko no na fe friends yo no na afi ani da ho na ani afi utu ani a de wo sen kan ankobra na ye no utu ani o si ni mu a and no,
yeah.
Not arrow. A serious situation now on my facing, and I agree with you. But they may kind of say we shouldn't exaggerate the impact of the illegal mining on the prospects of using agriculture to change the fortunes of our country. A choir may the catch them say a fast no swap. IMF, young crime build that because we'll have
that's illegal mining. Maybe can stopping that illegal mining.
The mechanic say illegal mining no dangerous. Say a nema or say stop. But I'm saying say Ghana, the land of Ghana no, and yet only in the Galamsey areas.
Yeah.
What I say?
Oh, yes.
Until who can say now we're exaggerating. That's what I'm saying. If you take the whole of Ghana, it's not the whole of Ghana which is under this threat. The whole of the northern savannah is there. If you go from Accra to Tamale, Voltano, it's as clean as anything. It's only in the southern part near Kansas. Until they no Kansas, say Bibia. I disagree with you.
But Dr. Onim said farming stands on other pillars, as you said. Why ye Juma or hinterland said Diani wo, but ye won't cry ante. Roads are bad. It's not just using agriculture. Other sectors go hand in hand to Ebemasa or die sooner to me and not going to that's saying IMF yeah, I want to understand.
When you say gold mining illegal and legal in cocoa producing areas.
That's correct.
Now, and you know, you stop export of cocoa.
No.
You stop production of cocoa.
No.
Yes. You see, that's the point.
But they have challenges anyway.
Oh, of course, challenges are there. Everybody has. You have challenges. Yeah, I have challenges. Yes. And they are not there. Challenges are there to be faced and resolved. Yeah. So, and they are not there. It doesn't discourage anything. The potential that agriculture has to finance our development instead of using debt to finance our development. That's the difference. That's the point I'm making. Say, agriculture, your farmers, they have the potential to support this country, this nation, to be able to generate enough resources, both foreign exchange and local, to fund our development. But so far, we've been funding our development with debt, and it's not working.
That's true.
And we are doing it over and over and American for 17 times. We've been to the IMF. And as we speak, we haven't even concluded another IMF episode.
That's
and
right.
it will carry on forever and ever if we go on financing our development with debt. It wouldn't work.
Doc, Jumadine Samdi Kakano ne faso, but Mamenka wa uti ni wa wohwe Dr. Afriyie, Dr. Afriyie Akoto, Otu Franka, the Opeso Otu Franka de ma NPP Amanyoko no. utie ewo Angel 102.9 FM in Kran da Saudi ato ha say so na yedem ewo Takrade Angel 95.5 Kofodua fo echiamo mo so muti Taste 90.9 na sunyane fo so dem ewo Cheers 100.5 doma for so ewo Edia 96.9 Dr. Wahana among for questions aba both on the WhatsApp platform and then on Facebook. You say benya besima beye enum bi edesione pa beye mienu na miense bi so etimi afre na question na comment ni ade bi an wo bi anso mo etimi ebisa eye doctor. Near Facebook one so Jennifer Sarah Boateng. Oh, please, do you still want to become president because you want to be a flag bearer of the NPP? In my knowledge, you mean MPP is bigger than our Ghana. Okay, honestly, no. When you say Burma Amadou, I have decided not to give my vote to this man as a delegate because he failed to help me get an appointment as an agricultural graduate. I have masters in agric. He doesn't believe in VC, but he wants a personal help that he knows that any idea. Manuel, common Kwadaso constituency you couldn't manage and you want us to vote for you to become president of Ghana. Well, Kwadaso so on the
member of parliament
and MP. But if there's something you want to use to judge him by his performance as a minister. But I want
that is what we are doing, Kwame.
Yes,
and I want to ask a question. As you want to continue,
is it on agriculture?
Of course, it's because you call Kriafordan, most of the ebidum no most some farmers be accusing or say you don't work directly with them. As in the planting for food and jobs, you know, you're very good initiative, but having direct access or dealing with them directly, you know, as in how our implementation, you really didn't go down dealing with them directly. How true is that? Because if that's your vision and that's what you want to improve, there, now farmers here accuse you say yes, I didn't know, and I'm on so yeah, but nipa na oya mom no nyomo e sheda enye adwuma ne mmomu a na ebetimi amasinto aba.
Just say so busa sa question here. Na say me who said the me sha say me answer. Me nipa ba kope. I'm a minister. There are 3.1 million farmers. So how do I interact with all the 3.1?
There's some of the leadership.
I have a system. The extension officer is the link between science and the farmer. That's what I was saying. Say the buyer no number now was say me di ejuma no. Ubu mi ensa crab and na omo mo so no. Omo ya adwuma na bra omo ko pension enti etimi me koji permission ma me e de nipa no dodo no e buy e ma apart from that NAPCO for so omo agricultural specialist and so if I become enti just say extension service was re-established. Canadian government at the Roma or me pickups any motorbikes to give to these people to make their movement to the farmers easier. And that is the medium that I use to reach these farmers through all the 262 districts. Your district directors of agriculture. Under them, no, these your regional directors in the 16 regions. The extension officers work to the district officers. So we have a system of working with the farmers. That's the way it should be. Yeah. And to be trying to say, oh, me a farmer and I only man working directly. I don't need its own system idea. System also produces results, you know, as I'm saying. So what's the complaint? In the background, only extension officer, only district director. Isn't he working in the district? Does he know his district director of agriculture? Does he know the extension officer? There's a system in place.
That they have an assessment.
System me adoko kan ho asemi and na me practical things on the ground. Me ekwani.
Yes.
Na me pemmoa. Sa assistance na ye kan na me ekwani mo kure bia se na me do me pemmoa. How do I start? Mr.
You start by going to your district office.
District office.
He said the agriculture ministry has been decentralized into district assemblies. They are responsible for the extension officers and the district directors of agriculture.
And this assembly piano was our office,
definitely.
No extension officers and district directors.
No. Okay. The American may say this region be our regional director of agriculture.
Okay.
District be our district director of agriculture.
Great.
Then under the district, come the extension officers. Okay. Who report to them.
Okay.
It is a who call district director, no officer. That's the point of contact.
Okay.
Or make sure which extension officer is in charge of your village.
That may be our
exactly. Then you work with them. Yes.
Yeah. Not what or your officer or in charge of not what link you between the farmer and then the officer.
Yes.
Okay.
It's simple.
It's not a association, no, as in the farmers association.
Farmers association. There is no farmer association which covers the 3.1 million farmers.
Okay.
They are informal a year. For instance, Cocoa Farmers Association.
Yeah.
It's supposed to every year be friends say almost to about the president, the MPC.
Yeah.
But they have been in place for nearly 30 years. Almost to copious woman Tamwa, you say, oh, so 9 court say, yeah, almost regulations, you say, almost transfer. So there are problems on that score. No, system and it's effective.
That's
right. I can monitor it. If there's any problem anywhere, very quickly I know who to call to say go and check and report back to me.
Yeah.
You see, that's how you manage a sector.
Yeah. Doc, when you ma awaya die, e kase kuma se na kan e be kan. Yemra wan kasa wo so. Dr. Owusu Afriyie Akoto. Uye nipa ben, who are you?
Me onipa ba for Osaya Akoto na wo me papa. No Asante Chami Penny. Osum Asante Hene miensa. Ansana 20 years ago, Onyani Babiako at the age of 98. The first political party in Ashanti, Ononotiye, and the founder and the leader of the National Liberation Movement.
This is Angel
Otieno Kwasiada on the 19th of September 1954. Sa duaba oduano dano enona abe dua kese friend NPP eneno. Nti se o ka omo MPP blue blood me ka ho bi. So
yeah.
Member me otiase.
The
age of 95. A friend of Gladys at Japan. No a church for who training college near Menina. Is a professional teacher. She still reads the Daily Graphic every day.
The new Gusu kind 95.
With a coin and I didn't go in come over home.
Slapo mommy picture with grandma. Really?
That's right.
Background. Obama history, heavy subjects, no all kind. And I was like, hey, serious. What are the pictures?
Doc, and I'm curious. One casa
was me come as a man can you Doctor me call school Ashanti town.
Okay.
Catholic school, a friend is St. Joseph's Primary School. It was one of the leading schools at the time.
Ashton boy.
Yes. Papa. Me free honor. We call Poko Secondary School. Obia didn't feel num na O level no. Me the 4 years na O level. And I'm a call 6th form, 2 years of Poko.
About so I did 4 years a year instead of 5 years.
Actually, become what some. Me free on me commence as Sabaho.
Okay, I can tell you, Gaubo dinner now don't know man to us.
Yeah, B43. B43. So who we are going to jump? Let them know who's as.
I can tell for P and
I can see that.
I can tell for P and
it will commence as Sabaho University.
No, good man, that's no. I Facebook have been.
One now, no.
Say, Biano, come here some.
Hey, newspaper no can what chama. Wow. Can't you chimo?
Emishano.
Can we watch was here?
Emishano. 95.
One more background told.
That's right.
History, brief history on subject to one more.
Come
on, man, some. You should call my medium.
It's me call Faculty of Agriculture. Okay. And I'm a course agriculture. I'm specializing in economics, agriculture economics. Me free honor. Me call University of Cambridge, one of the oldest universities in the world, in England. Me call my master's degree and my PhD. Silver Street in Cambridge, the Department of Agriculture Economy. And I'm free honor. I joined the UN system, the commodity organization called International Coffee Organization, for 18 years.
Wow.
And know that it's based in London. And me free on and I'm back to Ghana. So that time now, I left a ban on politics. So I came with the idea of setting up my businesses. And I set up 2 companies. One was called Goldcrest Commodities Limited. Yeah. One of the first, the third licensed cocoa buying company was Goldcrest Commodities. Then I set up Plantation Resources Limited, which has one of the biggest plantations in all these commodities. The material here, Kweni Kasia Pa Wagana na my company employs 150 permanent workers.
Wow.
For the last 30 years. And during the harvesting season, another maybe 300-400 workers to help to harvest coffee, oil palm, cocoa, and all of those things. And that is on the business side. In 2008, I stood for the 3rd time in Kwadaso and won the seat. Came to Parliament. Me buy no so no. In opposition. The NDC for our Parliament, our front bench, they were my colleagues. We worked together for 8 years. Now me who choir NDC for Eddie or mine Ghana Faso. Omu gu Ghana cry. And now Omo eno ka MPP Akufuado abaya sama. Yeah, no office a ref. And many do high omo, especially in my area of agriculture. Virtually Omu gu agriculture. And it's reflected in the statistics. And near my Parliament floor, a cantia abano so gu agriculture. Any other such an do so each na muden den Ghana for who cheer. Ye home cry in Timmy home. Na Nina no omojidi se. Ye refi, ye be kai omo pa se. Sa ambre no 8 years na. Mama nena buy be so no. Ye and all Parliament. The press conferences that we were calling. The statements we were making on the floor of Parliament, the articles we were writing in the newspapers, damning what they were doing, the mismanagement of the, you know, they do her number count, and they know their name. Yes. Yeah. And now, you're winning elections now, President Akufuado appointed me as a minister for food and agriculture. My Jumano in fear. Baku Insia. I think I must be one of the longest serving ministers of agriculture in this in Ghana, in the history of this country. Bosumi no, and that's the 23rd. 22nd. Ochina exactly 2 months I resign from my position. Now resign, I'm resigning. Then you say any point of disagreement with the government and anything. Me tie ban ye cheat support. Now, your regulations are party no de to honor say. Untimi entra bemu na unye campaigns over to Franca. And untina mame be free abanom no. nanso mfie nsia no fapema yɛde asi hɔ yɛyɛ adwuma anopa awie nwumere sɛ meka kyerɛ afi bia mekɔ all the 16 regions kɔhwɛ sɛ adwuma nsi kɔ ɛne akuafoɔ ɛkɔdi nkutaho extension officers see the problems that they are having with the farmers, the district directors, regional directors, one more tongue, fumun enrolling near to more from stakeholders. You know, we didn't go. Afibia 2020 the man Timianco and I'm covered by eyes will be into Quano, into man Timianco. Because I am in Quanamico with all my directors. Director Bia Bidimachi. Because in the field, no problem, Beba no, wuna remember a year no. Said a bear, you call back, wuna follow up to report back to me, say, when a hoon was a real so now, say anything, results are any, and I'll demand of that. So, and the influence, no dear, it had to Nema Bebre, including, say, building institutions. I make just since 1947 with Commodity Cocoa Act of 1947, the creative cocoa board. It be Ubian creating any other agricultural commodity except this government. You buy a Macancha or Tree Crop Development Authority, or you say Grains Development Authority, or a parliament, and also it's going to be an act of parliament. If you honor, Meja and Yama Minu me desk so. The Horticultural Development Authority Soba, Poultry Development Authority Soba, and now in the meantime, so agricultural credit. Busia Akuafo banks, Omuma Akuafosika, Enyajuma. Omo yam near ma, just agro processors, Yamo Sika, Enyajuma. And so Yamanko Fosika, the court China, Kofania Maba, ebe compete with our farmers. Yes, and Nina no. Whole legislation. They bar banks, no, forcing themselves on this kind of.
To bank bidding, Sababo for
one more Jais Adian. There's a very little agricultural development bank. It's a commercial bank now. Oh, well, for nearly 20 years now. They've abandoned their portfolio. So, Nanina so cheap a Jumano Betch because Abano a year no. Not private sector banks in the idea also almost so a quafona sima emu do no almost Eddie and say Guechi and almost the Acoso. And you know so yeah Juma. Inti Sanya Menina she saying a good form to form the foundation for us to be able to assist farmers to deliver say the bear production. A bit more cost, not just less than 2 billion, the minimum 10-15 billion. Afriyie a bit me about foot near the finance industry and near schools, near my name. You see, Fapim no, or no, I say, or see, you pay a dinosaur.
Dog, young call this campaign. We could have spoken a bit about poultry. They have a lot of challenges, but young fellow and to China, young call. People believe say
my man reaction back to be quick one. We say Akoto is the best candidate for MPP. His legacy will reign forever. Planting for food and jobs. Somebody who has obviously seen the work of Dr. Akoto through planting for food and jobs.
Yeah, within the party, ABH party is standing on 3 legs. Dankwa, Busia, and Domu. Ebia can say. Dankwa, I enjoy presidency. Busia has also enjoyed presidency campaign. And that is about time they allowed Dombo to also have the share of the party legacy. And now, benefit. What do you say to that?
Nana Bafa Kotoswe. You almost name the history of this party. My cousin, 19th September 1954, made a party, political party, for the National Liberation Movement. Me first time they go no. Na me share Sandra na me share school ase. And so me and me papa de no call Northern Region to campaign for the Northern People's Party because that time no we alliance. So when I was a little boy, first time I went to the north was following my father and my mother and me papa campaign. And the names like Savelugu nominates our names, you know. a free me kwala si bibia da bia metia na ka me kwala bem so ono ni a national Northern People's Party led by Chief Dombo. Chief Dombo was in our house all the time in Kumasi. I knew him as a father figure. And so the two of them, together with some small parties, now together to form the United Party. That's why we are called the UP people.
This is
UP,
Angel
United Party.
102.9.
The FAPIM, Northern People's Party, and the NLM. That's it.
Angel.
And most of that Northern People's Party, Mr. C.K. Tedamotiasi Obakacho, was financed by my father.
Angel.
And you know, no, Bafa Kotozwe.
Odi be ya na.
Aye. Until Omo Mukasa and Omo name the history of this party. Omo name history of the party. They won't talk the way they are talking.
And send almost as no dankwa buzia dombo no. And she say
You say yes, say. What I'm saying is that you cover by here, Bafa Kutono. Ni din kasa and no say the history can be distorted. The history is there. And I'm a witness. I'm a living witness. I was a little boy. My father, and he suffered for it. Kwame Nkrumah Chinutum for 6 years in handcuffs and so on every year, every day. Or share a little condemned who call in some prisons. Yeah, but I say condemned it's meant for Omwa Omano Omo Kumnipa. Yeah, do a matter see be cool.
Or train him.
Yes, that's where my father was kept. What kind of sacrifice? What other sacrifice can any human being give? In any case, Dombo is from North Upper West.
Yeah.
So who is coming from Dombo's family to represent him?
Tell you, Omo cast enough.
No, it cannot be. We are man pushing here now unya dagatini.
The other argument and other people are also saying say Edrumiso is what MPP does.
Edrumiso. Made Edrumiso for 1954. I saw it. In the end, when I Edrumiso, because right from the beginning of the seed, the sowing of the seed, I was there with my father. In the one I do so. Who when I do so? You can say the concepts I do so. You can't penny more. When I do so.
Doc, impenyimu hono ena ebinsu esusu say as say your presidents ahodo ni leaders ni ade no so no eba no age in fear ni ade na ye impenyifo no mfie kwanim dodo enti ye hwe momo a
na Biden dey on the second term now America the biggest power in the world.
He's having his own challenges.
No but who doesn't listen obia our challenges. Hema mama bedi yeah no this is 50 something yeah who the performance na esum ne da nti sad dey irrelevant
but I would say man for making that kind of
no because when they see me they see that I'm more youthful than them.
No
look we contest a beauty contest.
That's right.
A contest of the brain. They're making, I'm defending my record as the Minister for Food and Agriculture, who has been extremely successful. And he's saying, the way I manage here.
You believe others who are contesting with you or more haven't?
No, I'm not saying, listen, don't. And I'm going on my record. Don't sidetrack me by saying, say, Ubi. No. I'm interested. I'm proud of my record. I know I have delivered. And the people of Ghana, at least the 3.1 million farmers there, they trust me because me call rounder. And near man, some of them catch them, a shaman crying, say, Jumana, me no more, that's the main thing.
O party for na Ekotwaba. Modoso, you are more than 5, so you're best on How have you supported the party, the grassroots for you to think said they know you so well, they know what you've been able to do for the party?
Grassroots. They know themselves. They be in fact. You see, MPP, say them catch you, kakra ma catch me. A change say a yeme mabusia. It's more than a family to me. It is a me boa party no kwan bia so a. Me mfa ntoma no emagina radio so anase baby enkoka. Na akoye say watompa boa ma oba. Na okotena bia ba so matompa boa ma meba. Matompa boa ma so what? It's your responsibility. It didn't have better. I can't say my way. No, I won't do that. But they know because they are delegates. It was a limited number. MPP. And I try to say they won't forget at any moment to the election for them to vote for me.
Do you believe Simon Coeli Congress? As people.
They say early Congress. I told you. You are at the end of March. Early Congress, baby. I told you by default.
Doc, I was also best trying to be Wadaroma. Campaign there, and according to Pa and Sanso Nebre. And one that baby just a last question. Then we bring it to
poultry production. Odi wani tre doma ya krom krankwanta diaba ni areas wo nyina. In terms of poultry production, omuko ani mo Ghana pa. Basika ya de kra nkokɔ eba mamu ha fibia no dok ya na ebroso dodo eno echi akuafo nso no bumper harvest so ba omuno mani na ya na propro den na betumi aya be support ahead of said that chopeso to frank ma MPP no
ni nyina no na make say you have to build institutions to promote these subsectors. This is why I'm saying say on my desk today I have a poultry development authority drafter. I also call parliament. It will take care of the poultry farmers because me now for poultry farmers and I know the difficulties they are going through and I'm very disappointed myself. Say Akobasa because poultry is one after fish. Sorry. Well, so we fish to China. Poultry is the biggest source of protein for the Ghanaian people, and protein is very, very important for the health of this country. So I know the importance of that. This is why I'm saying, let's create a poultry development authority, just targeting that specific subsector because part of the livestock sector, subsector, and any horticulture because horticulture no, and also our potential a bit may export to the European Union. A bit my a lot of foreign exchange and no CNT and share. Until all these a year make in addition to the Grains Development Authority, our parliament is a major way. A year in Shishaya, a day bar, a bebo fapima, a day science, these subsectors no ever cost. Auntie, I know there, Menoya is a struggling area. Very critical for our development as a nation, health-wise and also economically. A bit my boy and Kwame Preso. No, you'll see a TNA here. But in all this, no, I'm talking about prioritization. The agriculture, no. You hear Ghana here, sector beer here more. Now, so we have a Nina, wake, sopio. We need to prioritize to give more public resources to the agricultural sector and to these subsectors that we are discussing. And no, and a boy and that.
Doc, the DCP and anope say what say wada jene umre edi amaye and anope. Dr. Owusu Afriyie Akoto ane tene nkano oye mpanyufo na omo atu omhwasi o se yenhwe omo na si ahenefo amo MPP amanyokonu ento aba emma omo na omo entu franka wase ono nnwuma hodo a waye ne kyerese adwuma no obetimi aye enti we si ahenni ewo MPP amanyokonu mu a to aba no man no me franka tufo emfama eye MPP amanyokonu.